Hi guys, it's me Tech Jake, and today we're taking a closer look at something that isn't your everyday piece of tech like a phone or a laptop, but it's still very much a piece of tech that lives in your home and can actually make a huge difference in how you cook, how you bake, and how you enjoy your kitchen. This right here is the mini oven, but don't let the word mini fool you. We're talking about a large capacity convection oven with 45 liters of space, an electric oven that brings serious functionality to the countertop. It comes with a 4-layer grill system, which means you can barbecue, bake pizza, roast, or even get creative with multiple dishes at once. So in this video, I'm going to break down the design, features, performance, and ultimately whether this oven is worth having in your kitchen setup. Now the first thing that really caught my eye with this oven is the size. It's labeled as a mini oven, but at 45 liters, this is way bigger than your standard little toaster oven. It's more of a versatile mid-sized oven that doesn't take up the full footprint of a traditional wall oven, but still gives you plenty of room to cook larger meals. That makes it a really good middle ground for people who want more power and space than a toaster oven, but don't necessarily want to fire up the big built-in oven for everything. I mean, imagine being able to roast a whole chicken, or put in multiple pizzas at once, right on your countertop. That's the kind of convenience this oven is designed for. The build quality feels solid. The oven has a sleek, modern look with a glass door that makes it easy to monitor your food while it cooks. The handle feels sturdy, and the overall construction is geared toward durability and heat resistance. You can tell it's designed not just for light reheating but for serious cooking. This is not one of those gadgets that feel like they'll break after a few months. It's clearly made to hold up with regular use. Let's talk about the inside. The 4-layer grill setup is actually a huge plus. What that means is you have 4 different rack positions inside the oven. You can put in multiple trays at once, or adjust the height based on what you're cooking. If you're baking cookies and roasting vegetables at the same time, this gives you that flexibility. It also means better airflow for convection cooking. Convection ovens work by circulating hot air around your food, which leads to faster, more even cooking. That's a big deal if you've ever dealt with burned edges or undercooked centers in a traditional oven. One of the things I've noticed when using convection ovens like this is the efficiency. Because the hot air is moving around, food tends to cook not only more evenly but also faster than in a traditional oven. So you're saving time and potentially even some energy. For a lot of people who want to cook dinner after a long day, that time savings is huge. Imagine tossing in a pizza, and instead of waiting almost an hour for it to cook and crisp up, you're pulling out a perfectly golden crust in half the time. That's the advantage of convection technology at play here. Now if you're someone who loves pizza nights, this oven really shines. With a 45-liter capacity, you can fit a full-size pizza with no problem. The convection heat helps achieve that crispy crust while keeping the toppings perfectly cooked. I tried baking a pizza in it, and the results were actually really close to what you'd expect from a dedicated pizza oven. And the nice thing is, you're not locked into just one kind of cooking. You can barbecue, you can grill, you can bake, or you can roast. It's like having multiple appliances condensed into this one unit. Let's also talk about temperature control. With ovens, accuracy is everything. This electric oven allows you to fine-tune your temperature settings depending on what you're cooking. From delicate baked goods like cakes and pastries to higher heat requirements for roasting meats, you've got the versatility here. Pair that with a 60-minute timer and you can pretty much set it and forget it while you take care of other things. And the oven alerts you when your food is ready, so you don't have to keep checking it every couple of minutes. On the performance side, I have to say this oven does a great job maintaining consistent temperatures. That's important because consistency is what makes the difference between a dry chicken and a juicy, tender one. The convection system keeps the air moving and the heat stable, so even if you're filling up multiple racks, you don't get those frustrating hot or cold spots. Another feature worth mentioning is the versatility of the accessories and racks you get with this oven. Since it's designed with multiple layers in mind, you can get creative with meal prep. For example, you can have vegetables roasting on one tray, a chicken grilling on another, and even a dessert baking on a different layer. It's essentially giving you the ability to multitask meals in one device, which is perfect for family cooking or when you've got guests over. Something else I appreciate is the balance between being powerful and still relatively compact. Yes, it's a 45-liter oven, which is large for a countertop unit,